Hello! We're having a heat wave at the moment. It's not quite a tropical heat wave, but it's really getting there. And it's really, really warm. So I'm sitting here going, trying to cool myself down. I'm not sure quite what to do. I'm not a massive fan of heat. I don't like cold that much. I actually like cold more than hot though. But what I thought I'd do is have a nice cup of tea. Ow! It's a hot cup of tea because apparently hot stuff cools you down, which does seem counterintuitive, but is apparently true. That's why, you know, you have hot tea in hot countries, and things like curry are helpful because they make your system work ever better. I don't know whether it worked. It's very hot tea. In the short term, I think it's just going to make me more hot. I'm getting a little bit sweaty. I don't know what's up with my hair. It's a bit, yeah, it's a little bit wild and wanton at the moment. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's just got to work out what to do with it. It's just getting a little bit long. It's like, what's up with it? But it's got its own sort of, it's got its own ideas of what it's going to do, really. It's just, yeah, this is just my hair in its natural state at the moment. And I'm not entirely sure, well, certainly in the heat, it's more like the sort of thing, like it's a blanket. It's a blanket to keep nice and warm. And I'll just, yeah, keep warm in the heat with my lovely hair. So you can barely see me. That's probably a good look. So, yes, so in the heat, this hair, possibly not. So I'm in two minds whether to cut it or not. You know, it's just in a little bit of a long state at the moment. Another thing about the heat and the hot weather is, one, freckles, and two, something that I forget about every year, but for the last few years, I've noticed when I start to get a bit of a tan, it's not much of a tan, I'll grant you that, but when the rest of my skin starts to freckle and get a little bit browner, there's patches of sort of white. Like, I don't know whether you can see that there. And it disappears in the winter time, and every summertime it comes back slightly bigger than the year before. The first time I noticed it, I thought because I had a bag and I just had it, and I had the sort of strap on my, so I thought, oh well, that's just because the sun's not getting to that part of my hand. It's fine, but it's getting, you can't probably see it, but I can see it. And every time, if I go out in the sun, I haven't been out in the sun for very long, but if I go out in the sun for any length of time, that is just going to be, so yes. So one more thing I have in common with the lovely Michael Jackson. Great. And so I don't know what to do with my hair, really. It's just like a lion's mane. This is, I don't know whether, actually I haven't had it down. I've been wearing it up for a while, so I haven't really looked at what it looks like. It's interesting. It's got body, that's for sure. Certainly got body. So I'm going to have to really maybe take advice on what to do with this hair. It's going to come in very handy if the cool weather ever comes, which it's not coming at the moment. It's longer than I expected. Usually there's 1 day, maybe 2 days of heat, but it's apparently the hottest heat wave for like 40 years and the longest heat wave for about 100 years. So yay, global warming. Everyone says no, global warming doesn't mean global warming doesn't mean it gets hotter, but sometimes it does. Global warming affects the weather in all sorts of unlikely extreme ways. Sorry, I'm getting fascinated by what. Anyway, in conclusion, it's very hot. I am very sweaty. I am going funny colours, all sorts of patchy colours, like a piebald horse. Piebald horse? Piebald horse. Piebald? Anyway, that sort of horse, or like a calico cat. Yes, that's what's going on. Anyway, thank you for listening to my rambles about the heat. It's too hot to think. That's basically what it is. It's too hot to think. Any tips on how to cool down would be gratefully appreciated. Just sort of tell me in comments how to make myself colder. Bye.